Some traders make over $100,000 per day using this trading strategy. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how they do it. Before we start, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter and on Instagram, and most importantly, join my Discord, Soul Mafia. It's 100% free for now, and it's the best thing you can do to get started trading. Also, download BullX and Nova if you haven't already. You need them to follow along with the rest of the video. So the strategy that we're going to be looking at in this video is something we call scalping, which means trying to buy and sell coins very, very quickly and trying to be one of the first people in the coin and then one of the first people out, or taking profits as the coin goes up if you hit a runner. So for the purpose of this video, to kind of show you guys proof that the strategy works, we'll be studying a trader named Cupsey. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of him or have seen him before. If you haven't, this trader makes over $1 million per week. So you can see, it's all public on the blockchain. I'll have his wallet in the Discord and also in the description. But the guy makes over $1 million. In the past 7 days, he made 1.2 million, and that's about $150,000 per day. And he does all of this using the very simple strategy of scalping. You can literally watch him trade. He takes probably 300 trades per day, picks out coins he likes, gets in, gets out, and he does have a lot of people that will copy trade him, so that does give him a slight advantage over the market. But it's not something that you really need, because especially it's gotten to the point where he's so good at scalping that people will just see him and not even enter a coin because they're too scared of him dumping on them. So I don't think that it's really due to him having copy traders. It's just a skill that's acquired, and let's study what he does. So first, I wanted to show you guys his profits. So even with $1 million in a week and about $150,000 per day, look at how much he's investing. On each trade, he's doing between $400 to $3,000 at the highest, and on average, they're around $1,000 per trade. And his entire wallet right now has $500,000 worth of SOL in it, which means that what he's doing is he's only using between 0.2 and 0.5% of his entire wallet on each trade. And he's making obviously really big P&Ls, and it is a lot easier to grow a wallet when you already have a couple thousand and you are putting in 1,000. Obviously, you're going to gain a lot more than if you're putting in 50. But mathematically, it wouldn't really make sense for you to see this and be all right, well, I can't do it either, right? What he's doing is he's literally just sniping new pairs, getting in, getting sell, and selling them. And yeah, again, he has a higher port. He's not going to get ripped on fees. You can't really do this if you really have a small port, because you will get ripped on fees. But if you're able to do $100 per trade, fees won't really kill you. It's fine. You're paying $5 to $10 on each fee, and you'll grow your wallet if you're able to do it right. So let's look at some of the trades that he's taken in the past 10 minutes, or even his most profitable trades, and kind of analyze them and see literally what he's doing. So I found one, which is this token called Lewis. It's one of his most profitable trades. He made a lot of cash on it, and just look at where he bought. So he bought down here. He held it for quite a bit of time, and then a bunch of other famous traders and trenchers started buying into this coin. The developer sold, more people bought in, and then immediately as he saw quite a good group of people buying in, he starts selling. He's selling 25% here, 25% here. More people buying, he sells. More people buying, he sells. He's pretty much just selling a little part of his entire port. He's even up until the very end where it's all-time high of 507,000. He's selling. So he's not actually putting in his money and then doubling it and then getting out. He's on a coin that has potential, just taking 25% here, 25% here, 25% here, and kind of just taking his profits along the way. And I think that's something really important and something to notice. But at the same time, when there is a token that he doesn't like, he will buy in and then sell out and take his entire position out immediately. So you have to kind of study how he's trading, what he's doing, and all right, if it is a token that's going up to multiple 100,000s, maybe you do the same thing and you just do 25% here, 25% there, and you just take your profits along the way as a way to mitigate wanting to FOMO back in. So let's say you bought here, you sold here, and then you see it all the way up here. You're damn, I should have bought, and then you end up buying here, and then it goes down. It's this is a way to avoid that. You're just taking slow profits along the way up. This is another example of him doing so, but look at this. This is very interesting. So he bought here. He waited quite a little bit of time, and then he just completely sold because he thought the token was dead. And this is around 6 to 10,000. So he probably lost a little bit of money on this, but then he saw like a quick spike in activity on the token. He bought in again, one of the first trenchers to buy in. People buying after him, and then he just sells, and he's so fine because he bought in early, and like that's his trick. Is that like there's no secret to it. He's just gotten so good at identifying coins that could run that they buy in early. But obviously that's gonna come with a lot of losses. He's gonna get rugged a lot of times. So what does he do to that? Well, he just takes it, right? But he does it very, very smartly. He's gonna mitigate his risk. So like he bought it up here, top blasted this coin at like 60 something K. It starts dipping immediately. He gets out on the dip. Even if it starts rising back up a little bit later, he doesn't buy back in. He's already on to the next coin, trying to scan to, again, get into one of these coins very, very early. And so in this case, this is interesting how he bought like really high up. But it's just something to think about and like see like, all right, well, he'll do that sometimes. He'll buy up at like 69 and then sell at like 40 and like lose 30-40%. But like ignore it and on to the next. And if you just see like, I'm going to go to the wallet tracker right now, I bet he will be trading like often. Like if I go to, yeah, like see Cupsey. I go to Cupsey, it's buy, lock it at 1.6K and then sells 600, 100, like, and this is just a random coin that he just got in early on. Like it is insane how he's buying in here, and here he actually top lost it at around 100. But yeah, he's pretty much just like always one of the first tickers in. Like there are people here, but most of the time he's just really, really early. He's always killing it. And you really have to like learn how to trade like that though, but it's a very, very difficult strategy. But yeah, this is a very, very high risk, high reward, and high skill level strategy. This is not something that you can just start and be good at quickly. It's something that will take a lot of time and a lot of practice. And the best thing I can tell you is that you should be learning on what he's looking at and how he's trading, and kind of study him, study other traders that are scalpers. Like you can notice it's the same contracts buying like coins very, very early, or like go to like AI projects and like right when they launch, like look at the first 3 people who are following the projects. They're usually like FNF groups that are doing exactly this. They're literally just quick sniping and buying and selling. So look into who's doing this, how they're doing this, study them. So you're probably wondering like, what is he actually doing to scan for these nice coins? And that comes a lot with practice and like learning like what goes up and what doesn't. There's no secret to it. Like I've talked to millionaires who do this. I've talked to thousandaires who do this. Like I've talked to a lot of people who have a lot of experience in the like trading space. I trade myself, and there's no secret. I promise you, it's literally just how good are you getting at identifying what has the potential to go up. That's all it is. And what you're looking for in terms of like specifics is like narrative, meta. So we already explained that in a past video, but the narrative and the meta is kind of like what's trending in the day. If Luigi like was the whole trend, then Luigi's gun, Luigi's mom, Luigi's dad, those are all gonna be coins that can go up along, and that's gonna be like starting a meta. And then what he's looking at is he's looking at like, all right, what is the dev holding? Is it an AI project? If it's an AI project, like how do you know if it's LARP or not? Have they dropped the CA? Have they not dropped the CA? Like these guys are dropping at 5:30 East, so in 7 minutes. Who is it followed by? Is it followed by like actual like trenchers? Right now it seems to be followed by, all right, this guy yeah, these are like crypto marketing guys, so I don't really trust this coin as much unless it was followed by like FNF groups. And I'm on to the next. And like that's literally all it is. Like you're looking at what the coin is. Does it follow the meta? Is it, if it's AI, does it have a good like AI like LARP? Is it legit? Is it not legit? Like do people have interest and hype in it? And if they don't, and it is a meme coin, then like meta narrative, and if it has the potential to start a meta or narrative, like what are the stats on it? Has the dev sold yet? Has the dev not sold yet? Like, are you going to buy right when the dev sells if it's a meme coin? Are you going to buy an AI coin after the dev sells? Because if you do that, then most of the time you're making a big mistake. Like, there are so many things that you have to really, like, analyze, keep in mind of, and then, like, notice that, like, all right, if your coin isn't sending, you just get out before it rugs and, like, get out quick. Like, buy, see what happens, wait. If nothing happens, get out. And, like, that's it. And take your losses. Go on to the next one, and like you have to really have a really, really strong mental game to trade like this, because look at how many tokens are coming out all the time. And so also, you can't be trading alone. I guarantee you that Cupsey is in a bunch of calls at the same time with a lot of people, kind of understanding like what people are looking at, what people aren't looking at, like maybe listening to certain people's callouts, because look at how many coins are coming out every 0 seconds. Like I don't have filters on here because I know that for this strategy, you really can't have filters. Like you're going to end up being late. But look at how many coins are coming out. Like, it's actually insane. There are like probably 50,000 coins a day coming out right now, like at this volume of the market. And so you have to be very, very good at just like identifying what could be a runner, what couldn't be, and then getting out when you like can. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the whole trick. There's not really anything special. It's just like very skill based, very hard, and that's like the whole scalping strategy. In the next videos, we'll go over something like sniping migrations or graduated like longs and like looking at how to trade those types of coins. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, then I know that you're part of the elites, and we're gonna make a shit ton of money together. Once again, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on socials, download BullX and Nova, and most importantly, join Soul Mafia if you haven't already. It's like the best thing you can do to get started trading. I'll see you guys next time.